you'll need to give me a few moments just to think before we think too far ahead. I think the next thought in my head is Manchester City and trying to take a team to that game that can be competitive off the back of today's physical efforts. So, no, we fully respect Qarabag. We know what a good team they are. I've watched, as I said yesterday, I watched them loads in preparation for this game. They've got some very good players. We will take the second game very, very seriously.
Qəlbə münasibət təbrik edirəm. Mehman Süleymanov Press-Portal saytı. 2 sualım vardı. Neçə ildir biz Bakıya gələn komandaları görmüşük. Orada ulduzlar çox olub. Newcastle'dan da daha adı sandı komandalar olub. Amma belə möhtəşəm oyunu xüsusilə ilk hissədə görməmişdik. Belə baxanda o qədər ulduzunuz da yoxdur, amma möhtəşəm bir komanda formalaşdırmışsınız. Bunun nəyin hesabına nail olmusunuz? Bu birinci sual. İkinci sual da odur ki, buraxdığınız yeganə qolu keçən Azərbaycanın ən yaxşı futbolçusu seçilən futbolçu hansı ki, siz də vurğuladınız, sol cinah müdafiəçisinin oyun öncəsi o vurdu. Həmin qolu necə şərh eləyərdiniz və həmin qolun buraxılması sizi nə dərəcədə məyus elədi, hesabı nəzərə alsaq?
It always makes me sad to concede any goal. Yeah, we were disappointed with the goal we conceded because at that stage of the game, I still felt we were the dominant team, but we switched off momentarily. I need to review the goal back and see its construction and see where we could improve.
Eddie, obviously the penalty situation has obviously got some headlines back home with the TV analysis, but I guess you've had worse problems than 2 players wanting to take a penalty.
Yeah, I'm not quite 100% sure what happened in that moment. The TV cameras may sort of know more than I do at this moment in time. I'd need to sort of fully understand what happened. I think Anthony naturally wanted to take the second penalty, and I understand why there's a debate over it. Sometimes that's not clear when there's 2 in one game, but he took both penalties superbly. I'm pleased with that, and I think Kieran's only ever trying to help the team. So I think it's, as you say, a positive situation rather than negative.
And the scenes at the end when the squad went over to the fans who've made this unbelievable journey, I felt like it was a real sort of bonding moment between the fans and the squad when you were on the sort of side.
Yeah, I think there's always those moments when we win and we're able to share with our supporters. We haven't done it enough away from home. Our away form's been difficult this season, so to win 3 games in a row on our travels has been a major boost for us. I think you could see the confidence levels were very high at the start of the game. I thought it was an outstanding first half performance, probably our best in a long time, and I'm delighted for all the players.
Just on Anthony Gordon, obviously 4 goals tonight, 10 in the competition this season already. Feels like he's really grabbed that striker role, particularly in recent weeks as well.
Yeah, I think he's been really good in that position. Looking back to the Liverpool game where I thought he was excellent, he scored. He's really, I think, shown that he wants to play there, which is hugely important. And then he's got the qualities to play. I thought his pressing today was incredible for us. I think that gave us the platform to build off of the back of his work, and a lot of high pressing regains, a lot of counter-attack opportunities for us. And of course he's taken the 4 goals and will get the headlines naturally, but I thought his all-round game was really strong.
And Malik Chow booked, suspended for the second leg. Is that a blow because of the lack of options, or do you see it almost as a blessing given you 5 goals ahead?
No, I don't see it as a blessing. I see that as a negative because we're really stretched in that position. Of course, it gives us no debate. We have to give Malik a rest. He's probably been in need of that for a while. So in some senses, that could be a positive for him, but I don't think it's a positive for the team.
You went strong with your team tonight. Actually, you weren't underestimating Qarabag.
No way. As I said, I've seen them a lot. I saw them play Chelsea here, and I thought they were really good that night. I saw them play Liverpool, and although the scoreline was difficult for them for the first half in that game, I thought they were arguably the better team. So no, and there'll be no let up in the second leg either. I think we have to be fully consistent with our level of preparation.
And a debut for Sean Neve tonight. How pleased were you able to get him on the pitch? Because it feels like a long time coming, the amount of times he's been in the squad.
Yeah, he's deserved his appearance. I think he's trained really well with us. He's always got a goal in him, Sean. He's got a great attitude first and foremost. I'm very pleased for him and his family that he's got his Newcastle debut.
Eddie, first of all, congratulations. It must be 4th away victory in a row. My question is about your tactical tweak, because against Tottenham it was like typical 4-3-3, But a game before against Aston Villa and today against Karabakh, Voltemade was playing kind of number 10-ish, 9. What was your logic behind it? And do you plan to use it like further in the season?
Yeah, it was actually the other way around. Against Tottenham, we were 4-4-2. Aston Villa, and today we were 4-3-3. And Voltemade is just playing a midfield position.
Hi, Eddie. What do you think the manner of this, could do for the team, for the squad? What would you hope it would do for you?
Well, I think my hope is that it just reaffirms our belief that we can be an outstanding team. When we're at our very best, we can be a match for anybody. I've always maintained that this season that we can be. It's, of course, finding this level as much as we can, as consistently as we can. I think you could see the intense focus from the players was there from very early in the game, and then we've got the quality when we're in that kind of mood. I think it's a really useful time for us to produce a display like this to hopefully just tell ourselves that we can be a top team again.
Salam Murad Oxaz, qələbəyə görə təbrik edirəm. İngiltərə Premyer Liqası oyunlarında daha çox Premyer Liq oyunlarında Voltemate'ni daha çox 9 nömrə mövqeyində izləmişdik. Lakin bu oyunda o əsasən mərkəzdə çıxış elədi və Anthony Gordon 9 nömrə mövqeyində çıxış eləyirdi. Bu taktikə gedişin xüsusi bir səbəbi var idi. Voltemade.
Oh, okay. We've just rotated positions. The system that we're playing is the system that we've played really consistently for 4 years here. But the personnel is slightly different. So we played Voltemade slightly lower and Anthony higher. I think naturally you then see different strengths in the players. Anthony's running ability and his pace and Nick's technical quality is so high that it's been an interesting change for us.
İkinci yarıda ilk hissədəki performansı göstərə bilməməyinizin səbəbi Qarabağın təzyiq göstərməsi idi, yoxsa fiziki yorğunluq var idi?
Yeah, possibly a combination of both. I think the fact that Karabakh played slightly lower and got more men behind the ball naturally then makes it a slower game. And less opportunities for us, and they went more direct with the ball, so less opportunities for us to press the ball in their build-up. So I think a combination of those two things, and maybe a bit of fatigue from us, meant that it wasn't such a good second half performance.
Qələbəyə görə təbrik edirik. Baş məşqçi necə düşünür? Playoff mərhələsinin püşü atılarkən Çempionlar Liqasında, yəni püşdə bəxtlərinin gətirdiklərini zənn edirlərmi? Yəni çünki rəqib başqa komanda ola bilərdi, amma onlara Qarabağ düşdü və asanlıqla qələbə qazandılar.
No, not at all. Not at all, as I've said, and I'll continue to say. I watched Karabakh play many times. I saw their qualities, and we knew with the travel and the distance of travel, it was going to be a really tough tie for us. And yes, we've had a good game today, but we take nothing for granted in the second game.
Thank you, everyone. See you on Tuesday.
Thank you. Thanks very much.